A hush falls over the marina as the 146-meter Opera eases into view, her pearlescent hull mirroring the sea so perfectly that it feels as though the yacht is gliding on glass rather than water. Everyone on the quay stops mid-conversation, phones rise like a silent ovation. You can almost taste the electric mix of envy and wonder in the air, and you know this is more than a vessel. It's a statement that money can, in fact, buy awe. Step aboard, and the soundscape changes from gull cries to the mellow thrum of hidden generators, the kind that power small towns without a flicker. Under your feet, teak decks are warm from the sun, and a discreet crew member hands you a flute of something that costs more than most weekend getaways. The scent of citrus, polished wood mingles with sea salt, setting the stage for a cruise where every sense is deliberately choreographed. Your first instinct is to walk forward, but a glass elevator swishes open, inviting you to ascend instead. In moments, you're delivered to the main lounge, double, height ceilings, backlit onyx columns, and a Steinway grand that seems ready to play itself. Outside the panoramic windows, the harbor shrinks to a postcard. Inside, the carpet is so plush you fear your shoes will vanish into the pile. Slip onto the aft deck, and you'll find an infinity pool that disguises its engineering wizardry behind perfect symmetry. A transparent wall forms its far edge, producing the illusion of ocean water folding directly into the pool. Guests floating here at dusk watch the sun melt into the horizon, unaware that just below them, a second indoor pool is being prepared for moonlit laps. Dinner unfolds under a retractable skylight the size of a tennis court, revealing constellations that someone has already mapped into the dessert course. Luminescent sugar dots arranged to mirror tonight's sky. The chef, fresh from a stint at a three-starred Parisian address, interrupts each course briefly to explain provenance. Truffles rooted from his family's orchard, lamb flown in on the owner's private 787, olive oil pressed 48 hours ago on a hillside in Crete. When the party mood rises, a soundproof bulkhead slides back to unveil a nightclub worthy of Ibiza. Fiber optic threads woven into the ceiling pulse with the bass, while mixologists wield liquid nitrogen like wizard staffs. Somehow, the dance floor's vibration never carries to the stateroom corridor beyond. Guests who retire early drift off on mattresses calibrated to their body temperatures, thanks to sensors stitched into the linens. Morning reveals another kind of theater. The yacht's twin helipads spin into action, one launching a craft bound for Corsican vineyards, the other accepting VIP arrivals. Below deck, a wellness suite spans the beam, cryo chamber, Himalayan salt wall, and a marble hammam where rose petals actually fall from vents in the dome. There's a physician on retainer, of course, and she'll tweak a vitam in drip for you between pilates and plunge pool. As Opera slices through the med at a silky 16 knots, the bridge remains nearly silent, her azimuth thrusters guided by AI that anticipates currents like a chess grandmaster. Navigational displays glow soft cyan, and the captain, more maestro than mariner, taps a single command to unfurl sea-level balconies. Suddenly your eye, level with dolphins pacing the bow wave, close enough to feel spray on your lips. By the time evening steals back the sky, Opera has anchored off a secluded bay in Sardinia. Tiny lanterns float around the stern, marking out a temporary beach club that didn't exist an hour ago. A string quartet on a pop-up platform cues the first notes of What Else Rossini, and you recognize the clever dual meaning of her name. Opera isn't merely the grandest show on water, she's the stage, the orchestra, and the crescendo all at once, leaving every witness convinced that the world beyond her teak rails is simply an intermission.